I'ma try it out. Okay. I'ma try it out. Okay.
Good day everyone, this is Group 1 and I am Maraflor El Bayani, the leader of the group. Before anything else, let me present to you the overall structure of this video presentation, which serves as your guide in tracing the needed topics related to Activity 10, Climate Change and Energy Crisis. At this juncture, let me present to you our objectives. At the end of this video presentation, you will be able to state what is climate change and energy crisis, explain how climate change has affected the Philippines, list the causes and effects of climate change in the society, illustrate how the community helps in mitigating the hazards caused by climate change, cite the possible solutions to the energy crisis, and adhere the significance of maintaining a healthy environment in the society. As we all know, climate change is the global phenomenon of climate transformation characterized by the changes in the usual climate of the planet regarding temperature, precipitation, and wind. As a result of unbalancing the weather of Earth, the sustainability of the planet's ecosystems is under threat, as well as the future of humankind and the stability of the global economy. The Earth's climate is naturally variable on all time scales. However, its long-term state and average temperature are regulated by the balance between incoming and outgoing energy, which determines the Earth's energy balance. And now, presenting the final collage of Group 1, entitled Two Worlds Define You, with its theme, Time of Abundance and Despair. As you can see in our collage, it is a form of circle where define the two worlds. The left side shows how the environment can help people to have a peaceful life and how beautiful our environment is if we take care of it. On the other hand, the right side shows what causes and effects that climate change affects in our society, and that's how human activities outcome. The quality of environment affects all of us no matter where we live. The environment is our home. If it is not healthy, we will not be healthy either. When people abuse the environment, this affects us all. If water is polluted, if the air is full of smoke and chemicals, if food contains poisons, people, plants, and animals get.
The Philippines has always been extremely vulnerable to the effects of climate change. Due to its location in the Western Pacific, much of the country is exposed to more frequent and increasingly intense natural disasters. The Philippines experiences on average 20 tropical typhoons annually and usually is among the countries with the people placed at risk due to seasonal weather events. This makes climate change a concern for most Filipinos. Evidence being seen supports the fact that the change cannot simply be explained by natural variation. The most recent scientific assessments have confirmed that this warming of the climate system since the mid-20th century is most likely to be due to human activities, and thus is due to the observed increase in greenhouse gas concentration from human activities.
The greenhouse gas emission is a primary cause of climate change. Some gases in the Earth's atmosphere act like a greenhouse gas, trapping the sun's heat and preventing it from escaping into space and causing global warming. The main sources of such emissions are the natural causes and human activities. The Earth's climate is influenced and changed through natural causes like volcanic eruptions, ocean currents, the Earth's orbital changes, solar variations, and internal gravity. Volcanic eruptions pump out clouds of dust and ash, which block out some sunlight. Humans are increasingly influencing the climate and the Earth's temperature by burning fossil fuels, cutting down forests, and farming livestock, which adds enormous amounts of greenhouse gases to those naturally occurring in the atmosphere. Climate change has the potential to disrupt our environment by impacting a wide range of social, cultural, and natural resources. Climate change, for example, could have an impact on human health, infrastructure, transportation, energy, food, and water supplies.
The community helps mitigating the hazard caused by the climate change. It's about reducing the release of greenhouse gas emission that warming our planet. Mitigation strategies include the retrofitting buildings to make more energy sufficient, adopting renewable energy source like solar, wind, and small hydro, helping cities to develop more sustainable transport such as bus rapid transit, electric vehicles, and biofuels, and promoting more sustainable use of land and forests. About 1.4 billion people around the world rely on transitional fuels like oil and wood to meet their basic needs. This is not only harming the environment, it also leads to premature deaths for millions of people. By 2035, global energy demand project to grow by the more 50% and even faster in developed countries. All of these new customers need clean energy that will not hurt the environment.
Energy crisis refers to the process of shortage of energy on account of ever-increasing demand in the global market. One of the major causes of this crisis is the needs and demands of ever-growing population for more energy resources. One of the best ways to lower the world's reliance on non-renewable power sources like oil, coal, and gas, and one of the best sustainable energy solutions is to turn renewable sources like the sun, wind, water, and steam. These renewable energy solutions is the best one because there is no emission of greenhouse gases, pollution is minimal, and it is significantly cheaper to use hydropower, biomass energy, wind energy, and the power of the sun. Moreover, it is necessary to understand how humans currently consume energy and how that impacts the climate, then make appropriate decisions to minimize that impact.